Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Sunday morning vlog.
Hi, guys.
We are not on the strip right now, but the vlog is.
Absolutely. Went down to Bellagio this week early in the morning, saw the conservatory, and had breakfast.
So we are in Studio A right now. I don't know if we've ever done an intro from here, have we?
I don't know if we have, but this is where all the magic happens.
Yeah, and I've got all my signed autographs back here from all the people that I've met over the years. It's really kind of cool. I actually like being in this room a lot.
Me too. It's very showbiz.
All right, this vlog is all Paula's. She put this whole thing together, except for the magical editing and, of course, the overdub on the voice.
What he means is I filmed it, and I'm the one that had breakfast, but he did all the rest.
All right, this adventure starts right now.
It's midweek, and after 2 dark January days of rain and snow, going down the strip for breakfast with a side of garden splendor is the perfect idea. Every once in a while, we actually marvel at the fact that we live here in Las Vegas and can do this on a whim. Okay, in we go. Early this morning, just as the sun comes up, to the incomparable Bellagio. Guess what? It's Chinese New Year. Every year in January, the Bellagio Conservatory is transformed to celebrate a new year on the Chinese zodiac calendar. On February 12, 2021, the Year of the Ox will arrive. The display this year runs from mid-January to early March, and it's called A Season of Love. The focal point of the Lunar New Year display is this exquisite jade pavilion. The pavilion is flanked on the left by a waterfall, copper-leaved bonsai trees, and huge splashes of color with these incredible bromeliads. In flight overhead is a pair of magpies, and according to the Bellagio folks who are in the know, the birds are flying towards the heavens trying to reunite 2 star-crossed lovers. And to the right of the pagoda is an inviting bench, some charming cattails, and a dingpot. Historically, these cooking vessels would be made of bronze and could only be possessed by kings and officials. Up top is the beautiful full moon with the ox silhouetted inside of it. This pair of food dogs is guarding the conservatory and warding off negative energy. You'll see these as architectural components in many important Chinese buildings and palaces, keeping them safe from harm. The peony in Chinese art is a symbol of wealth, power, and class, so you will often see it in paintings and embroidery. The bird at the top has the power to bring us closer to heaven. This is the Year of the Ox, the second of the zodiac animals. The ox is valued in Chinese culture for being diligent, trustworthy, and strong, but working in the background and never demanding praise. The ox will give us all strength and patience needed to face the challenges of the new year. In this pond are about 75 koi, many of whom were born right here at Bellagio. The team takes great pride in keeping them healthy, and boy are they gorgeous and fun to watch. The flower pagoda, 8 levels tall, commands all the attention on this side of the conservatory. It sits in a pool of water with a playful koi fish trying to elude this young fisherman. And don't you just love the mist on this serene morning? It seriously adds to the magic of this place. The Chinese children have been brought to the Flower Pagoda to be blessed, carrying lanterns and firecrackers in celebration. They are a favorite that return year after year to the Chinese New Year display.
The best thing about being in the conservatory early in the morning, besides having the place all to myself for filming, is being able to watch the Bellagio horticulture team at work and having the opportunity to actually talk with them. During my wanderings that morning, I spoke to 5 different people and offered to change places. The Chinese children are made of metal armature, then filled with oasis foam and covered with live plants and flowers. They're maintained daily, as you can see here. Fresh leaves for his stockings. I was so charmed watching this. It was delightful to watch these talented folks making repairs, putting in fresh plants, watering, and lovingly caring for this beautiful garden.
Being in Bellagio at 7 in the morning has its perks. If you walk through it without the distraction of the normal crowds, you can actually take the time to just marvel at the beauty of this place. All right, let's take a solitary walk down the hallway of high-end shops with nobody in our way. Note the festive red Chinese lanterns above us. They are commonly used as decorations during celebrations. You all probably know that the Bellagio was conceived by Steve Wynn and is modeled after a town in Lake Como in Italy. It opened its doors in 1998 and immediately elevated the Strip to a new standard of elegance. What an amazing setting for retail shops. The lobby of Bellagio is another beautiful spot, even more so in the early morning. Just look at the Chihuly sculpture above. The gorgeous Chinese New Year florals. And off the lobby, the beautiful Petrosian bar. You know what? It's all set up for the day. Everything just absolutely perfectly so, waiting for Whitney to sit down at the piano and welcome guests as they arrive. At this hour of the day, the whole resort looks like it's ready for a glossy magazine shoot. Paul and I just love looking at the restaurant venues when they're like this. Jasmine, one of our favorites. Cantonese cuisine in the most spectacular setting. In fact, just a year ago, we enjoyed our Valentine's Day dinner right here. Maybe you saw that video. Here's a couple clips in case you didn't. Jasmine is a Chinese restaurant designed to exceed all your expectations. The menu features Cantonese, Szechuan, and Hunan cuisine in a stunning room decorated with authentic and replicated Chinese art pieces. Chef Philip Blow claims. And here is Julian Serrano's Lago. Every time we walk by, it's been so busy we never get a good chance to take a look. This is a gorgeously beautiful room. We haven't been here in a while, so we're very intrigued by this place, the Mayfair Supper Club. If you've visited Bellagio over the years, you'll know that this spot has had many incarnations, most recently Hyde. Now it's a feast for the senses, a restaurant featuring American food, incredible design, and entertainment as well. Makes us want to book a reservation right now. So, here we are in the conservatory, and is this not the most appealing and beautiful spot for a restaurant? Let's go get some breakfast. Sadelle's is a New York institution famous for its brunch and bagels. It has received all kinds of awards and accolades, and we are lucky enough to have its second location right here at Bellagio. This 10,000 square foot all-day eatery, which is 3.5 times the size of the original in Manhattan, opened just after Christmas 2018. It is the brainchild of Mario Carbone and the Major Food Group, with an incredible menu, tableside service, and a serious bakery. You know what else? It also has a fabulous location as well. It is sandwiched between the conservatory on one side and the Bellagio pool on the other. You know, you look out at the pool on a winter day like today, where snow was just falling yesterday, and you can't help but marvel at how beautiful it is. Looks ready for sunbathers and swimmers at any minute. Now, if the garden is more your vibe, have your meal in one of those alcoves overlooking the conservatory. Let's talk about this interior. It's designed by famed San Francisco designer Ken Falk, with an abundance of pastels and beautifully upholstered furniture. Nothing about this space says restaurant. It's just something else.
Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are at Sadelle's at Bellagio, and I just want to show you my Western omelet. Comes with a bagel, hash browns. I got a cup of English breakfast tea, and believe it or not, I think this arrived in less than 5 minutes, delivered with a beautiful smile. Well, behind a mask, I think it was a smile. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful breakfast. That is delicious, light, fluffy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, hi everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. I just left Sadelle's. I am in the conservatory, and I just wanted to react really quickly. That was one of the best Western omelets I ever had. So fluffy and fresh. The bagel was amazing. The hash browns, I love chives, and they actually put chives on both the hash browns and the eggs. And I got great service. What a beautiful room. I can't believe we've never been to Sadelle's before. What the heck? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little breakfast. Wish you'd all been here with me.
Okay, we cannot resist taking a quick look outside on this fresh morning after the rain and snow, and marvel again at this beautiful property. This elegant fountain sits right in front of the lobby drop-off. This cherub welcomes you as you enter through the revolving doors. Step up towards the lake and just look at the skyline here at Center Strip. Bellagio has some pretty cool neighbors, don't you agree? Paula took the camera around to the other side of the property as well, at the corner of Flamingo and Las Vegas Boulevard. Just look at the sidewalk, totally empty this Wednesday morning. Very eerie, and yet, somehow serene as well. All this splendor and no one to see it right now. The fountain shows don't run early in the mornings, of course, but the 8-acre lake is gorgeous as ever, and just look at this couple enjoying a morning swim. We're going to leave you with this image of the Bellagio. With its 4,000 rooms and suites, this magnificent property is in a class all by itself, and it is definitely open for business. 12 restaurants and 5 bars open today.
All right, Paula, since you did the whole thing, what'd you think about that one?
I loved it.
I bet you did. I did too. She did a terrific job. Honestly, there was so much the material that she took. It was really great. It
Gave me compliments. I actually felt really good.
It was a super easy edit. I'll tell you that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was really good.
And the subject matter I just loved. As you can tell, gardening is my thing and breakfast is my thing.
And you know, when she went down there, a lot of those people were real nice to you, weren't they?
They were. In fact, one of those guys on the horticulture team pulled out his phone and showed me about 20 pictures of his home garden, his vegetables and herbs.
You gotta love it.
Gardeners are passionate. What can I say?
Love it. Anyway, we showed you a couple restaurants. Paul had a great breakfast
I
there.
love Sadelle's.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I can't wait to go back.
And the backstage stuff that we showed you there at the Bellagio Conservatory, that was very interesting, I think.
I just love seeing behind the scenes in Las Vegas and what makes it run. And it was really kind of magical that morning.
Okay, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these folks?
We will be seeing you soon. We have lots of plans. We'll be down on the Strip. We'll be doing some hotel stays. We'll be going out of town on a couple road trips. We got good stuff coming up.
I didn't know any of this.
Good stuff coming.
Sounds good. All right, I hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
everyone.
everybody.